All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for you. This is for August 2023. Let's see what's going on for you. Lots of exciting things happening, my darling. We have a full moon in Aquarius the first day of August. Virgo, that looks like it falls in your sixth house for most of you, and that is about embracing change in your everyday routine. Sixth house, everyday routine. So you could start to find that progressive ideas are kind of filtering into your life, and like, I don't think I like my daily routine. I'm going to shake things up a little bit. I'm going to do things that are going to be better for me, healthier for me. I've been doing something for a while that hasn't been that healthy for me, so I'm going to really shake that up. So that's happening. We definitely have Mercury retrograding in your first house of Virgo. Later in the month, I think that's what did I write down? The 23rd. Okay, the 23rd of August. So that can be about self-improvement, focus on change, lots of focus on change here. And I do like Mars moving into Libra. So that is about relationship dynamics and your money. These are highlighted so you could make change as it relates to money. All right, in your relationships. Hello, who's this? Oh, who's this? And one more thing, we have Uranus going retrograde in Taurus. I just want to highlight that for you a little bit. That's in your ninth house. So you could be reconnecting with your spiritual beliefs. You might make some big internal shifts, okay, this month. So that's a little astrology forecast. That's for most of you. Some of you might have some unconventional placements because of, depending on the day you were born. But for most of you Virgos, it's going to be hitting those houses. Ninth house is about breaking free from traditional beliefs. So a lot of this energy is really, Uranus rules Aquarius and the full moon in Aquarius. So we've got a lot of innovation coming in. And Virgo, I know that might not be the super most comfortable thing. Oopsie, sorry, I got my notes here. Super most comfortable thing that ever happens in your life, but I feel like it's time. All right, I feel like there's time for some change. So discovering truth, choosing your path, all is possible. See, all is possible. Good things coming in. Begin now. Take your first step. So something about the truth or something about this energy of unconventional change is really making you wonder about the path you're on. Is this the right thing for me long term? You know, you might have been doing stuff for this whole time, however long that is, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. You might be doing something for this very long time, and you're discovering like, wow, that's actually not very healthy for my relationship, or that's not very healthy for my money, or that's not very, good in terms of where I'm going, right? Like I'm different now than I was 25 years ago. So maybe I need to look at making some changes, and that full moon in Aquarius can help you shed anything that is holding you back from creativity or being innovative or anything along those lines. You could really start shedding some things. Cancer underneath that chariot energy, the Queen of Pentacles. All right, the Six of Swords. Some of you are going toward an air sign. Wow. Five of Pentacles, the World. It's like it's over in terms of being, look at that, Aries energy. So Mars moving into Libra. Mars in Libra. So Mars rules Aries, and Aries is about our relationships, and Aries is about who we are, right? How we take action in our lives. And Libra is about how we take action, how we balance our relationships, how we get along with other people. So the Aries and Libra are like me versus we, like, what am I doing for me and what am I doing for we? And is the we outweighing what I'm doing for me, or is it not helpful for me to be doing this? Is this a good thing? Is this not a good thing? So I feel like you might be kind of moving away. There's Six of Swords and there's the Chariot energy here as it relates to Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is very traditional, okay? And Libra, I feel like you might be, Virgo, I feel like you might be up for a little shakeup. And this is Libra here. This is Libra energy. And if Mars is moving into Libra, then I'm moving on from anything that makes me feel dated or stale or anything like that. Really closing that out. I'm really closing that out, and I'm learning new stuff, and I'm going to take action on my behalf. Okay? I think I might have a cookie in my pocket, and Charlie's crazy right now. Here we go. All right. Cookies in my pocket. So there is some kind of moving away from your traditional nature. And I kind of like that because you are going toward Aries. You are going towards like striking out, doing things for yourself, doing things that are good for yourself, getting rid of things that are holding you back. 10 of Wands, Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords. Wow. Empress, 7 of Wands, the Strength card, Leo time. Hermit, that's Virgo. There you are. 4 of Pentacles and the Death card. No more holding on to things that weigh you down. Okay? Weighing you down. No more kind of resisting any kind of innovation, especially if it makes you happy and you feel creative doing it. I feel like some of you might move a little too quickly, or you're having something come in, some kind of change coming in very quickly right after the 1st of August. And it's like, I feel like I got to make a decision right now. I feel like I got to take action. Okay. Like the truth comes in. You're like, oh my God, I can't continue on like this. I've got to move on. I think there's a sense of like, I mean, this is a little urgent, like begin now, but I don't feel like you need to take these huge steps. I feel like what's being asked of you is be a little more circumspect, okay? Be a little bit slower. And I feel like you will, okay? I feel like that's your nature. And this 10 of Wands, it's like, are you pulling the weight, all the weight for the relationship in your life? Is the other person doing anything that's that's balancing you? Are you the one who is expecting someone else to pull all the weight in the relationship, especially around children or something like that? If you're single, I feel like this has to do with being tired of pulling the sleigh all by yourself. Like, when am I going to get a chance to really be in relationship, right? Mars moving into Libra. When can I get a chance to be in relationship that is meaningful to me? There's big changes here. The Death card is the final card, which is the ultimate in transformation. And I just feel like there's a little twinkle of excitement with the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles here. There's a feeling of being able to do it, or like having an excitement about what's coming or what's ahead. There's the Empress and the Strength card here. If you're dealing with an existing relationship that resists change, this is Taurus and Libra here with the Empress and the 7 of Wands. And then the Strength card. I feel like you might be dealing with somebody who is resisting. Emperor, Empress. If this is an existing long-term relationship, you might be with somebody who's even less interested in change than you. Traditionally, Virgo energy is very good at change that makes sense. Change that will make me healthier. Change that will give me a lifestyle that I'm really wanting. And, Taurus may be much more about what does it look like to other people, or how's it working with money and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like this has to do, since Virgo's in your first house, I feel like this has to do with, well, my health is at stake here, or who I am in the world, or what do I look, my appearance. I feel like I want to change all of it, or I feel like I want to get back to who I am, get back to my real roots. And that is definitely Aries energy. First house is naturally ruled by Aries, and you have Virgo there. So Virgo is about health and well-being. It's about daily routines. It's about my 9-to-5 job. It's like with the Uranian energy and the Aquarian energy in August, there can be a sense of complete overhaul or a desire for some kind of change. And your idea of complete overhaul may be very different than my idea of complete overhaul. But there is absolutely no doubt in my mind that anything that is holding you back is being pitched out. Anything that is too staid and not innovative right? Tried and true, traditional. Anything that's too traditional may feel not where, like you're, that's not where I'm going. Okay, I need to learn some new stuff. Maybe some of you are going back to university, or some of you are going back to learn some new stuff. Maybe some of you are refreshing your relationship skills. Some of you are refreshing how you're doing relationship, or how you're doing friendship or partnership. Maybe you want to refresh some of those. I mean, we do have Venus in retrograde, for God's sake, and that does have a lot to do with old partners or exes coming back around. Maybe it'd be good to pick the most healthy one, since Virgo is all about health and well-being. Don't just, I saw somebody on TikTok saying, like, all the astrologers are talking about Venus in retrograde and how it means your exes are coming back, or you're, reaching out to exes. Like, why don't you pick the healthiest one instead of the most toxic? You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Leo, a Taurus, a Libra, an Aries. Okay, I see lots of Libra here, so this person could be a Libra. I'm going to clarify a little bit here. No, I'm going to use the same deck. That'll be for later. All right, so let me clarify the 10 of Wands here. Ten of Wands, Magician, the Moon, the Page of Cups, and a King of Pentacles. There is a sense of making a fresh, clean start, manifesting from your heart, wanting to go towards something that's more financially rewarding. I feel like the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles, maybe that has to do with, I've really started my own healing journey, and I'm very interested in now trying it out, trying it out in dating, trying it out in my life, maybe starting a business or something like that. Some of you might be moving away from a traditional relationship and going towards something that is much different. Much different. Some of you can be reaching out to your exes. Let me see about exes. Ah, look at that. Leo, Hanged Man, Judgment, and the Sagittarian energy. So a fire sign. This is the same deck, but I've got two decks going here, so I'm going to be careful not to mix them. I feel like Leo time, 7 days, within 7 days, I feel like there is some kind of call to you to reach out to an ex. Sag, Leo, Gemini, Libra. I'm just getting those really loudly. Could have some Scorpio, all right? I don't feel like Taurus. I feel like Taurus might be your past. There's the Aries energy there, so there's fire, all the fire signs, a couple of the air signs. There's just this sense of fresh air, something coming through, choosing your path, making some choices. And it's all coming from discovering some kind of truth. All right? It's all stemming from that. So what is the truth we're talking about? Discovering what truth? Lovers, Four of Cups, Hierophant, Queen of Cups, Hermit, and the Eight of Wands. I think there's going to be if you're in a traditional committed relationship that maybe has been stuck or stagnant, there's going to be a conversation. And I feel like some of you are going to be like, is this able to be renewed? Can we reinvigorate this? Can we make a new choice, make a new path? It kind of depends on whether the person you're married to or in a committed relationship with wants to do that. You, on the other hand, are doing a lot more innovating. You're looking for change. I feel like you're almost this Knight of Swords is a little bit angry about the fact that you might be pulling the whole sled by yourself financially or something like that. So let's see where we go. I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to continue with the extended. I will pull cards for each zodiac sign, so you might be dealing with another person. We'll see where we go. And then I'll look at the next 30 days and what you can expect. All right, my darling Virgos, that's for you. There's a link in the description box if you want to continue on. Just hit the more word and whoop, it opens it right up. There's a link in there. It's also pinned to the top of the comments. All right, see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.